数マイル数マイル数マイル数マイル数マイル スマイル
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Thank you for waiting. I am so sorry to the Twitch viewers that weren't able to join in. I have no idea why it disconnected, but we're just going to have to go with it because once it went live, we're live, and I really don't want to end the stream to try to fix it all. So we're gonna just do YouTube tonight. I guess I have my favorite now, huh? Let's go ahead and move in. 1 second, I just realized something. Okay. That, and... yeah! Hi everybody! Hi! It's stream time! Ev in the chat, yeah. Welcome to the Carly Yaps stream. We are just yapping. Oh yeah, you know, I should just turn that off. And then, you know, there's no point. There's no point. There's no point. There we go. Yeah! Woo! You know, maybe I would treat Twitch better if they stopped denying my partner applications. We got denied again today. I know, so sad. So sad, so bad. Denied my partner application again. I had a feeling they would. What was crazy is I got denied again based on how many days I was live. Here's what's crazy. The same day, they put out an announcement saying that they were lowering the amount of required streamers, or required days for streamers to get partner. And they lowered it under the value that I had streamed. So, same day of denying me, they lowered the bar lower than what I did, but still denied me. And I'm like, what? What? I know it's not the Twitch Capybadgers' fault, but I'm angry about it. Aw, you guys are too sweet. But no, really, we would have been live on Twitch. In fact, I had everything set up to be live on Twitch. And then everything busted. And I was like, well, I guess we're just on YouTube. That's fine. That's fine. That's so sad. Can we get 5 gifted members? Annie. The timing was so unfair. What's crazy is I was above their requirement. Even at the original number. But, you know. Annie! Thank you for the Capybadger renewal! Thank you! 2 months, let's go! They're just biased against you? I believe it. I believe it. This is too much superhero for Twitch to handle. Twitch won't grant a partnership until you hit about 5,000 followers, enough stream hours, and concurrent viewers. Technically speaking, you can get it under 5,000 followers, but I have all the requirements. I've had it for the last 2 months. Well, the thing with Twitch is it's always kind of a little bit of a gamba, you know? So, it's fine though. I'm not too worried about it. At the end of the day, we're still making content, and partner doesn't really change too much. More or less what it does is it gives me emote access and a funny little badge, so... I just want to upload the extra emotes, to be honest with you. So I'm not too stressed about it. I've been wanting to start reading Common America, but couldn't find a starting point or how to get started. How do? Can a moderator drop the link? So all the volumes you can buy online. And you can start from volume 1. There's a new alpha version, which is the manga version. How often can you reapply for it? I should be able to try again in a month or two. Month or two. I'm glad you're feeling better. Day by day. But yeah, so today we are going to just kind of hang out and chat. And vibe. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Sorry for your Twitch misfortune. I hope you recover from that in a future stream. I'll be fine. And I'll be able to fix Twitch on a future day. I think something's wrong with my stream token. It's like a really big, sorry, that was my mic. A really big string of numbers and letters that more or less is how it knows to connect your stream to the channel. Excuse me. But I think something's wrong with that, and I think that's why it didn't work. You think it's because your creators are and that they're being mean? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, but I don't think they even know who my creators are. I don't think they even really dived that deep. Unfortunately, the statement went right over my head. But no, I don't think they've actually dived into any of that at all. It's probably just some sort of not far enough above the numbers for them to auto-approve it, and so it's getting auto-denied sort of situation. I don't think it's personalized or targeted or anything like that. It most likely is just they want people amply over those numbers if it's a newer channel, because I don't have a long reputation to compare to, right? Like, if I was a channel that'd been around for over a year or so, being, like, on the wire number-wise would be probably more trusted because I had experience on the platform. But since my channel is so new, being, like, right on the wire for the numbers, they're probably just like, I don't know I trust it. This is a new account and they're already on the wire. I don't know if I trust it. So it's probably literally just that. So unless the numbers like go crazy high over, they're probably going to keep denying me until I've applied a certain amount of times and consistently held that value enough that then they're like, okay, now we'll relent sort of situation. Stop bringing up the wall candy. I was so worried when I was like, oh, we're gonna do a yapping stream. The first thing I thought of is, watch. They're gonna just spend the whole time trying to eat my house. Eat me out of home and house. And sure enough, badgers are trying to eat the floor, and the wires, and the walls, and the carpet, and they're eating the vending machine down the street, and all the trees, and the foliage, and my neighbor's car. Crazy badgers. Crazy badgers. You're gonna get a tummy ache. You're gonna get a tummy ache. Ford trucks don't sit well in the tummy. They're not meant to be eaten, buddies. Welcome back. I hope you're well. I'm good. I'm still having some mild problems, but nothing I can't handle, you know? Nothing I can't push through. You also ate the neighbor? Wait, that's a crime. I need to report you. Police? Apparently you love the YouTube badgers more, so I figured you'd let me if I was here. Oh, so YouTube badgers get to eat the floor. not the Twitch badgers. It's all about the floor eating. Hold on, I'm leaning back now, so my model's all like all down below. I heard this one story about a girl who went to the petting zoo and one of the horses tried to eat her hair. Horses do that. So do alpacas and llamas. They do that. I once was trapped in a vehicle with a spitting llama. I'm not lying. I can't tell you all the details of the story, but just know I was in a car. The window was rolled down. A llama stuck its head in and started spitting. What was I supposed to do? Roll the window up? The llama's head was in the car. What do I do? It just started spitting at me. Because it reminds them of, hey, look, I know I have blonde hair, but come on. Silly llamas. Yup. Yup. What? Aw, Sue Dogs, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. Thank you. I hope everyone enjoys their member. Enjoy your membership. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I should check up on it. Okay. The member only wallpaper. So I put in a separate commission. I placed it. I paid for it. So there should be a... Okay, so that one's not back. That one's in progress. Do I have a... Okay, so that'll be back latest October 4th. What about the one that I placed originally that never showed up? Let's go look at that one. Let's go look at that one. Let's go look. Nope, still not here. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Spit back for poo. Yeah. The llama was hungry for blonde hair. It was. It's the curse of being blonde. Orange ain't much better. I was still in the same situation. I was hungry. I was hungry. Evil llama. Are any of my lurkers here? Well, you raided in, right, Rena? I think while I was setting up, I saw the banner pop up. So I would assume so. I would assume some of the people you raided in with came along. Aw, I love you guys too. It's good to see you. So I specifically decided that we should have a just chatting stream because when I'm playing games, and especially during Final Fantasy, when there's so much dialogue to get read out, we don't get to talk too much. We don't get to talk too much. And so I thought it'd be good if we had a stream where like we just chatted, right? We just hung out, right? Couch hangout. Yeah. So that's what today is. We're just hanging out. So that way we can talk a bit more. I get to find out more about you. You get to find out the same amount about me because you've read my comics. You guys attempt to eat the house the whole day, and I have to explain why I need a house in order to stream. But you don't understand that for some reason, and then we end up in the same loop of me having to re-explain why I still need my house and you don't listen to me. I am a big talker. Am I gonna play Helldivers? I mean, I could. I should warn you guys, I'm really not that great with pew-pew games. I don't perform that great with a gun. And I can't get the girls to play with me. Maybe if I can find some collab partners. Maybe if I find some collab partners, we could talk about Helldivers. Because I'm not, like, against it. I'm just not great at games like that. Ooh, Spyro! Can't go wrong with classic platformers. Funny story, I'm also terrible at platformers. See, I'm not Sylvia. I'm not great at games. Not as good at games as Sylvia is. So, that definitely affects my decision. Common comment, maybe. Yeah, you know, maybe I can get her to do it. There's lots of pew-pews and boom-booms. I think she'd be attracted to that. I think she'd like it. Just get explosive weapons so that missing doesn't matter. You're right. Just blow it all up. That's fine. Oh, well, Ryan, thank you. But as far as I know, we're not hiring right now. Neither is my Oshi. You'll do fine. Okay. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Mel is a Jeff the Shark in Marvel Rivals. I, too, am a Jeff the Shark. Sorry. It's the one impression I can do. It's the one impression I can do. I know, you're probably like, what? She doesn't main Captain America? No. No. I main the funny shark. He's just a cute little guy. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? That's America's shark right there. Ooh, I've never played Death Stranding. That's walking simulator from what I've heard. That's walking simulator. I should play. I should play. Main the Thing. I haven't played much with all the newer characters. I played a little bit on launch. I checked it out on launch. That's all I've really done. I have a lot more to do. Yeah, he's a little shark puppy. Little buppers. Very cute. Very cute. Yeah, it's all about the doofy characters. Right, Badgers? Well, how about Silksong? I need to play Hollow Knight first. We gotta play Hollow Knight first, and then we can talk. Okay? I'm not jumping straight into Silksong. I've heard that that Hollow Knight was already extremely rough, but all of Hollow Knight was a tutorial for Silksong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shark attacks are most common in America, so that seems plenty patriotic. You know, shark attacks are... You know what's crazy? You're more likely to perish from a vending machine falling on you than dying via shark. Literally, I'm not joking. The numbers... The polls say the vending machine's more likely to kill you before the shark does. So, I don't know about that. Hollow Knight is very chill until... I don't know, I feel like I'd be bad at Hollow Knight right out the gate. I feel like it'd be bad right out the gate. Yeah, see, I think the problem is there's too many Americans getting mad at the vending machines, shaking them, and then they fall on you. So, lesson learned, don't shake vending machines. Don't do it, okay? Jaws lied to you. Jaws ruined the reputation of sharks around the world. They ruined the reputation of sharks around the world. It's true, I heard it from someone who died from a vending machine. Crazy, they talked to you from the afterlife? Was the Ouija board a bunch of chip bags? Like, I have so many questions. The lays were speaking to you? If the vending machine doesn't want to get shaken, then it should give me my item. That's true. Have you tried giving it a hard stare and a stern talking to? Then it should give you your item. I believe. I still like Bruce from Finding Nemo. Yeah, fish are friend, not food. Jaws is the negative stereotype of sharks. Exactly. Poor sharks. Poor sharks. Look, sharks still very much can bite your arm off. I'm not saying they're harmless, but they're definitely more skittish than people realize. They just want to do their own thing, and then they get scared, and sometimes they get a little defensive. That's all. That's all. That's all. They just happen to have very sharp teeth, so... You know. Sushi is very good. That's true. I do like sushi. I need the truth. Have you or have you not seen Ruby? The truth is I've seen the first season. And that's it. I'm very behind. Sharks be like, I'm gonna get rotated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get rotated, silly. Just boop them on the nose and they get a little confused. And you spin. Jellyfish are scarier than sharks? Depending on the jelly, absolutely. Like, moon jellies aren't that bad. Moon jellies, like, yeah, they sting you, but we're talking, like, it feels like a bee sting, maybe? And, like, you can touch the top of their heads, and well, they don't really have heads, but, like, you know, the I don't know what they're called. I'm not a marine biologist. I don't know. The thing at the top. The billowy thing. Like, you can touch that. What is that called? I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. But, like, that's harmless. It's just their tendrils you don't want to touch. For any of them, really. But moon jellies, which are pretty common in a lot of the southern states, if I recall. Yeah, I mean, they're harmless. They're harmless. The box jellyfish will kill you, though. It will kill you. You touch it and you die. That's scary stuff. And what's crazy is, like, those are just, like, brainless, oversized plankton, and you touch it and you die. That's insane. It doesn't even have malintent. It's literally a brainless thing just floating, and then you die. Like, man, who knew we had skill checks in reality? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they're common in warm waters. Yeah. Yeah, as is plankton. Crazy. Sure, there's a jellyfish that if it stings you, you won't notice it. Well, I think you can say that about a lot of jellyfish. Not all of them feel like an immediate sting. They're translucent. Yes, most of them are. Though some have like colors mixed in, and some of them are even bioluminescent, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They glow, they shine, and then you touch it and you die. So, maybe not the best thing. At least they mind their own business. You're right. You're right. I think they're really pretty, though. I really like at aquariums when they have jellyfish sectors, because usually to highlight the translucency and the bioluminescence of them, they'll be in areas that have a lot of black light and low lighting. And it's kind of cool because, like, their tummies, you can see their tummies, and despite being brainless, they eat. They eat, and their tummies change color when they eat. And so they have, like, these little rings that you can see that are, like, pink, and you go, oh, that one had dinner. I don't know, I think it's cute. I'm scared of the ocean. I have thalassophobia. A lot of people are scared of the ocean. That's a very common fear. As far as Earth goes, the ocean is, like, the only really uncharted place we have left. Right? Because we have a lot of satellite imagery that's kind of told us everything on the surface, but that doesn't really give us everything underneath. So, you know, if you want adventure, the ocean's there, go get it. I'm more scared of, you know, suffocating in space, I think, than learning how to swim better. Jellyfish, why it always dark? Jellyfish can't think. So they can't do that. They actually genuinely do not have a brain. There's no brain in that creature. I'm serious, look it up. There's no brain in that creature. It doesn't even think that. There is no awareness in that creature. It just exists, and it eats, and stings the occasional passerby. What a life, man. What a life. Oh no, I meant on Earth. I meant on Earth. Yeah, no, space is vastly unexplored. I was specifically talking about Earth. How does it do things then? It just exists. I wish I was lying to you, but I'm serious. Jellyfish have no brain. There's no thinking. They just exist. They don't swim either. It's really just the currents that move them and the flow of water. They just kind of... Can you call the jellyfish alive? Well, yes, because it still has pieces to it. They're zombies. I mean, I guess? I guess they're ocean zombies. I guess we could, I can't argue that one. I don't, yeah, they just have 0 points in intelligence. Like, I can't really argue that one. I don't really have a defense for that. Brain doesn't equal to alive. I guess, yeah, plants are alive. They're alive in the same sense a plant is. Some swim. Some definitely swim. But not all of them, like, propel themselves forward. They still have feelings. Do we mean feelings like sense of pain? I don't know. I don't know if they do. I'd have to look that one up. Nah, we're gonna have to watch a documentary now, guys. It's been a long time since I watched a documentary on jellyfish. Do you think crabs look at them and think of them as we think of ghosts? Actually, maybe. If I was a crab, I would be scared of a lot of things. Hi, Mel. If I was a crab, I would have a lot of fears, because imagine just being on the bottom of the ocean all the time. And, like, I don't go to crab school. I don't have much crab intelligence, but I look up and there's sharks and there's jellyfish and there's dolphins and there's weird people in suits taking photos of them. And then the weird plants are alive and eat each other, and that spiky thing has a stomach underneath it, and that 5-legged star-looking thing just spit its own stomach out to eat a different thing. This is weird. If I was a crab, I would have a lot of fears. I'd have a lot of problems. I would imagine crabs look up and just think, crab. Connie. Crabs are cute. Rena manages a beach. Ask her what she sees. Are there crabs on the beach? Crabs mostly fear melted butter. If they find out what melted butter is, yeah, they fear it. They fear it. Happy birthday, Nezuki. Some jellyfish can grow up to 100 feet long. I'm not surprised. I don't know what, like, the biggest jellyfish are. These are all things I'd have to look up. I'd be interested, though. The people that wear those suits for diving underwater are called scuba divers. I don't think the crab knows that. Something tells me the crab is unaware of that. What type of aquatic animal would you be then? An electric eel. Because they're electric. I actually know nothing about electric eels. I don't even know how they actually work. Or, like, how real they are. And what all they actually do. And how any of that operates. That was just my immediate answer. I would have to learn more. I am fascinated by biology, by being partially biological myself. We're all Wait. I don't know how that confused me. Biology is the study of things that are alive, correct? Am I wrong? Do I not know what biology is? I might not know what biology is. I'm now very confused. I'm so confused. Wait, back it up. Hold on. Yeah, Twitch chat's broken. So, well, not just Twitch chat. Twitch itself is broken. I was unable to get OBS to connect to stream to it. So we're on YouTube only tonight. Yeah, we're on YouTube only tonight. Unfortunately. Hold on, I need to read out this combo. Electric eels partially damage themselves when they discharge their lightning, followed immediately by, yeah, me too. Wait. This is something about the combo of those two comments back to back that's just sending me. Yeah, me too. Oops. Are Capybadgers electrical too, since we chew on copper wires? Oh gosh, I guess. I guess so. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Twitch chat's on life support. Oh no! Oh no! Which game, DD? Darkest Dungeon? Is that what we're talking about? Darkest Dungeon? What are we talking about? Wait, we're all hurting ourselves in confusion. That's a mood. That's a mood. I've played a little Darkest Dungeon in my days. I failed the tutorial. No, Dark Deception? There's too many games that start with D. There's too many of them. We're ground types from all the fiberglass we eat. Is that how that works? Wait, is that how that works? Is there a capybara Pokemon? Is there a Pokemon professor in the chat? I don't know off the top of my head. There's a lot of gens I'm not as familiar with, though. So, it's possible. But I don't actually know off the top of my head. The house is not made of burgers. Incorrect. There's a supervillain in the chat. I'm keeping a close eye. I'm watching. Excuse me. I'm just like Yomi. I'm watching. Diglett? Diglett is not a capybara. What? You are what you eat. I'm a burger? With a side of chili dog. That's crazy. Do you think you could ask your creators if they could sell some digital compilations of your free webcomics? Not a big fan of having to be connected online to read them on Webtoons. I mean, I can pass the word along, but something tells me they've probably heard that before, and I have very little power in telling them what to release and what not to release. I'm sure there's a reason as to why it's currently exclusive, but I'll go ahead and pass the word along and see where it goes. You never know. Diglett's a mole. Yeah, not a capybara. That's silly. Have you guys seen the art of Diglett's feet? Diglett legs? I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny that, like, we never see his little peats. Like, is he just, like, pill-shaped? Does he have, like, 87 legs? Is he a noodle? We'll never know. But I love the fan art attempting to decide. I think it's very funny. I think it's very funny. Ah! Mr. Bug, thank you for the $5 super. I'm merely waiting for when Common Unity creates her own model to counter the Common Corp. Cynthia's the best common girl. Cynthia has a lot of fans. I wonder just how many VTubers we're gonna get in the future. I wonder. Don't summon the foot people? Oh boy, have I made a mistake? Was this a mistake? Did I was just talking about Diglett. Have I made another mistake? Oh no. We were just talking about Pokemon. Everything goes horribly wrong so fast. How it all falls apart. I'm waiting for my chat to refresh. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ramen! Wait, what did I miss? There's a lot of messages that kind of came in while I was waiting. Man, Mortal Kombat. Ooh, have fun. If I count Quagsire as semi-aquatic, chill Pokemon that lives like a Capybadger, but physically is different. Quagsire is a honorary Capybadger. I was about to say something. I was reading the comments. Sugrin sounds like a dumb name, and I was about to be like, hey, you can't talk. That's against the rules. You can't talk about chatters like that. And then I was like, wait, no, Sugrin's the one saying that. That's okay. I guess I'm allowing Sugrin to self-depreciate in the chat. I guess that's allowed. Will you ever try to get a giant robot to pilot? I don't have the current accessibility for a giant robot. But you know, robots are pretty cool. Robots are pretty cool. We're entering areas of things I'm like, how far can I talk on this subject? I don't know where my limitations are. I mean, I really like, okay, if we're gonna talk about robots, but kind of loosely. We're gonna talk loosely about robots. I really like Evangelion. Get in the robot, Shinji. The Evas are pretty cool. Evas are pretty cool. Gurren Lagann's really cool. I really like Gurren Lagann. Code Geass, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I like the design of your model. What was the inspiration? My own comics were the inspiration. I'm from a comic series called Common America. I'm the main character. Yeah. Yeah. The artist could tell you more about the inspiration behind my design. I've never had a chance to get into Gundam. I feel like I missed out on like a whole generation worth of stuff because I like Big Robot, but I just never watched anything Gundam. And now there's so much Gundam stuff. I'm like, where do I start? Where do I even start? Do I even have enough time for all of this? I have no idea where to begin. I watched the Netflix like remake for Voltron. That was very cool. I'd love to go through and watch the original series. Voltron was pretty cool. Doesn't Fortnite have like a Power Rangers collaboration right now that has a big combining robot too? Isn't that a thing that's like on Fortnite right now? Maybe we should play Fortnite. Maybe we should play Fortnite. I never thought I'd say that, but here we are. With the original 1979 Gundam series, Macross Frontier is good as heck. Okay. Iron-Blooded Orphans is a good place to start Gundam. That's I have had a lot of people actually tell me to start there. That's a lot of people have told me that's the start point. Actually, that's the one that everyone was trying to tell me to start with. Was that one. But there's so much. There's so much. I know, so I'm gonna be visiting Japan soon. And, well, streams will get weird while I'm there. But I want to see the big robot. I want to see the big robot. Wouldn't that be cool? Fork, knife, fart, night. No one said the name right. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember watching the, oh, why am I so high up? Is it because I'm leaning forward now? Ooh. Just watch Gundam. I mean, yeah. Thank you, Captain Obvious. What? I know. Why do you think we're talking about this? Just watch Gundam. Okay. Okay. I had to tease. I'm sorry. It was it just was such an opportunity. I had to take it. Maybe I'll start with G Gundam. I think I'll probably start there. Probably start G Gundam. I'll let you know how it goes. Maybe we can do a watch along. We might be able to do a watch along. That'd be cool. Big O is Batman Gundam? Really? If you like Japanese tactical role playing, then there's Super Robot Wars. Oh, I've heard of that. I know very little English. I know very little about it. Aw, I'm glad you're enjoying the live stream. Yeah, I mean, we don't really get a chance to like delve this far into topics because I'm always going, oh, when should I stop talking and start playing games? So I figured a day where like there's no pressure to swap and do something different. We could just talk. It would be good because we don't really get to do that too frequently. So yeah. I think while I'm in Japan, some of the things I'm really excited about is the food. The food. Do you know how many ramen shops I'm going to check out? Oh, and one of the things really high on my list is I want to go to a Japanese Denny's. I have been told that Japanese Denny's aren't like the Denny's diners here. Okay, so here in America, Denny's is like, it's the place, it's like right next to Waffle House, right? Right? Like it's available all day and the food's kind of subpar, but like it's, you know, it's still good in its own weird Denny's way, but it's not someplace that you would consider like, wow, this is tasty, right? Like Denny's is like, you know, lowball. We all eat there once in a while. We go there at 2 in the morning after like a concert or something. But apparently Japanese Denny's are like high-grade diners. But it's the same brand. It is still Denny's. It's not like another place that coincidentally has the same name. Like, it's still Denny's. And I think that's insane, and I need to experience at least half of the menu. Yep. That's very high on my list. Waffle House, IHOP, Denny's? I don't know. My order might be a little different. I might have it IHOP... IHOP, Waffle House, Denny's. Oh, sometimes Denny's hits. I don't know. But I have this lovely saying I like to use called Denny's regret. Have you ever heard of the Denny's regret? If you haven't, you're about to hear about the Denny's regret. Because you always feel it. It's like Taco Bell, right? You always feel it around 3 a.m. and go, oh, that's right, I had Denny's, right? Yep. Denny's regret. Always happens. But I still get Denny's anyway. Can't stop me. I need that club sandwich with seasoned fries and ranch. And I know at 3 a.m. I'm gonna regret my decision. But I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it again next week. The Denny's regret. Yeah. Speaking of food, I knew a guy who ordered the whole left side of the Taco Bell menu. Was that me? I would do that. I would do that. I once ordered 100 Doritos tacos. It also felt like Denny's regret that day too. The Doritos tacos are so good though. It's unfair. Why are they so good? Why are they so tasty? Would you like to try the Japanese fluffy pancakes? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love that. Katsudon. Oh, I want to try a bunch of like different gyudon. That's a lot. Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen my diet? I'm sure you have seen panels of me eating far more than that. Why Taco Bell? There are many better Mexican places. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This might be divisive. Taco Bell is not Mexican food. It is, and this is on their promotional documentation. Mexican inspired food. Taco Bell is American food. It is not. It is not Mexican food. It's like Mexican food shaped. And sometimes that's what I want, okay? Sometimes a proper Mexican meal is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Taco Bell. But it's not Mexican food. Mexican food is great, okay? It's great, but they do not taste the same. You cannot put Taco Bell on that tier because it is not. It just is not, okay? But sometimes I just want Taco Bell. It's Tex-Mex. No, it's not. I'm not taking that argument either because Tex-Mex tastes different too. No, you're lying. It's not true. I'm telling you the truth. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. Look, I'll eat Taco Bell as much as the next person. It's not Mexican food. Okay? Yeah, Yoshinoya? Yeah, okay. Yoshinoya, same thing. Yoshinoya in America is not Japanese food. It's Japanese inspired. They use ingredients that feel similar, but the flavors are no. No. I'm actually... Okay, so I love Taco Bell. I'm not that big on Yoshinoya. I'm really not that big on it. There was a point in time where Yoshinoya was somewhere that I had frequent access to, and I just... nothing hit. I'm not saying their food's bad, just... I never found a thing on the menu that I found myself ever wanting at any point in my life. And that's really crazy to say. But it's true. Like, everything was always like a 3. And I never found something that was even a 4 on a scale of 10. Like, I just... couldn't... I don't know, man. Maybe all the Yoshinoyas near me just were really bad. But it was all so bland, and the sauces were all so weak, and I can't tell you how many times the rice was just flavorless. And it all just kind of tasted like if someone took freezer food and threw it in a microwave. Like, I don't know what was wrong with the Yoshinoyas near me. Because I've had other people talk about, like, their sauces and whatnot being really good. I never experienced that. What was wrong with my Yoshinoyas? So I can't say anything too good about Yoshinoya. Now, I do have to say, I only ever tried frequently from 2 specific locations, so maybe the fault's on them, right? Maybe the fault's on them. Ever tried Filipino food? Not like from a proper place, but I have eaten Jollibee. Does that count? Does Jollibee count? Jollibee's like Filipino fast food, but I can't compare it to what authentic Filipino food tastes like to know if it's like, oh, like is this another Taco Bell situation? I don't know. I know I really like Jollibee, but I have no idea if that's like the Taco Bell of Filipino food or not. I have nothing to compare to find out. There's literally no comparison. I think my chat might be frozen again. That or I stun-locked all of you. I may have stun-locked all of you. It's not a Carly stream without talking about food. Look, I just like food. I'm a foodie. Jollibee is good. It counts? Okay, it's good. I like Jollibee a lot, actually, but they're not easy to get to. Have to have chicken adobo for real Filipino food? Well, recommend me some restaurants. Where's the restaurant recommendations? Come on. I travel a lot. I've got like super flight speed. Like, come on. Where's my recommendations? Have you had spam musubi? It's not really my thing. I really like okay, I'm not big on spam musubi, but I do like I once was at a friend's place, and for breakfast they were like, we only really do one thing here, and it was rice, an egg, and pan-seared spam slabs. And you mixed it all together and put some hot sauce on it. That was amazing. It was very good. Whatever that was great. I want more of that. Culver's is always good. Culver's is always a great choice. Is Panda Express the Taco Bell of Chinese food? I don't know. Panda Express is amazing. Again, I don't really have the ability to properly compare authentic Chinese food to Panda Express. But I will tell you that you could leave me at Panda Express and I will eat out the entire restaurant and be very happy. It's all delicious. The shrimp, the beef, the chicken, the veggies, the egg rolls. Like, I don't know what Panda Express is doing, but it's great. I'll eat it all. They'll have 0 ingredients left because I will have eaten every morsel of food that they have prepared. Now I want Panda Express, but they're closed. It's almost 1 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. Well, you know what is open right now? Denny's. How we feeling about Denny's? We can do it! No, I don't want to pay the DoorDash fees, but I could. That would end up kind of expensive, though. But I could. Okay, I like Jack in the Box, okay? I like Jack in the Box. Out of all the, like, fast foods, I do like Jack in the Box quite a lot. I like their breakfasts. I like their egg rolls for some weird reason. Their tiny tacos, delicious. The Jumbo Jack, solid burger. That's a solid burger. It's good. I like it. I like it. Jack in the Box gets an okay from Carly Vanders. I'm a Denny's enjoyer. I'm glad to know that's a positive for you guys. Look, okay. Just like, not everything on the Denny's menu is good. And I find that their breakfasts miss a lot, but I always order them for some stupid reason. I always do. The chicken fried steak I order quite a lot. But when I'm being smart, it's not on the menu anymore. But they had a club sandwich that I really liked. That didn't have all the negatives that their California Club had. I don't know, the California Club, sometimes like the bread is really hard. And so it makes everything on the inside just squish out, and now you just have a mess. Like, why do they do that? But the club sandwich they used to do, which was like a triple-decker sandwich, was really good. That was my favorite thing. I would always get that. Grand Slam's pretty solid. Grand Slam's pretty solid, but it's still Denny's. Like, just remember, it's still Denny's. We're still talking American Denny's. There's no saving that. there's no changing the conversation. We're still talking Denny's here, okay? Grand Slam's pretty solid. The Grand Slam, which I think is more solid than the Grand Slam, because the Grand Slam's kind of just a breakfast platter. But the Grand Slam, which it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. But their seasoned fries, that's what I was trying to get to, is their seasoned fries are actually really good. Like, I would even go so far as to argue that their seasoned fries are like a 7. They're like a 7. From Denny's. What? But genuinely, the seasoned fries are just really good. Their ranch is but the seasoned fries are really good. So if you ever find yourself at a Denny's, like, trust me, get the seasoned fries. Trust me on that. They're solid. They're great. They're seasoned well. They're rarely overcooked. They look overcooked. They come out and they're like dark brown. Like, they look like they've become burnt fry. But then you eat one and you go, yeah, that's the stuff. You know what I mean? You can't ew ranch. Look, dips. Dips are the American way. Is that too much? I love dips. I love ranch. I love mustards. I love ketchups. I love them all. Dips are great. Korean fried chicken, I do need to try. Now, unfortunately, I can't drink, so I won't be able to try the classic combo of Korean fried chicken with beer, but you guys get me a root beer and I can try the rest. Multiple ranch ewers in the chat? Wow. What about a poblano ranch? A chipotle ranch? A sriracha ranch? Oh, man. It's a rough day for me. This is a rough day. I'm gonna go to bed and have nightmares. Buffalo ranch! Oh, Capybadgers. What do I dip? What to dip chicken nuggies in? Ranch. What do you mean? What ranch are you guys just eating Hidden Valley? Like I'll be honest, a lot of the ranches that are at the store, the grocery store, is kind of meh. Like, I'm not that solid on a lot of store ranches. I do get a little picky. A bad ranch is a bad ranch. Like, you know what? I get that. I get that. Peppercorn ranches, chipotle ranches. I like things with a little bit more of a savory kick to it. Hidden Valley always drops the ball, so I usually go for a store brand. A lot of people love Hidden Valley. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it reminds me of being a kid with carrot packs, and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to eat these carrots, so I'm gonna dip it in the Hidden Valley Ranch to make me more likely to eat it. And then I do that, and now it's just somehow worse. Like, I don't know if it's because it reminds me of like that specific, like that exact experience, but I just can't do Hidden Valley that much anymore. I don't even think it's like that terrible. I just not my preference. Store brands usually hit a little bit better. Buttermilk Ranch is pretty good. There's so many different types of ranches. There's so many. I think the type of ranch you want depends on the type of meal you want. Like, i.e., salads. If it's not a specialty ranch, I'm probably not putting ranch on the salad. Southwest Ranch? I'll do that. Just straight ranch? Nah. Put Thousand Island on that. Put a vinaigrette on that. Give me something different, right? For a salad. Burgers that have ranch on them, pretty good, depending on the burger. But also, ranch and barbecue are a really good combo. Okay, thank you for subscribing. Ranch and barbecue, solid combo, right? Got some coleslaw, got some barbecue meat and barbecue sauce mixed with a little ranch. Timu Donald Duck doesn't like ranch? Why do I feel so betrayed? Heartbroken. Man, this is a bad day for Carly Vanders. All my Capybadgers hate ranch. I've been betrayed. Chicken and ranch. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to call myself a ranch lover. But ranch has a lot of good uses. Yeah, ranch on burger. Yum. Yummy. Tasty stuff. Betrayed. Straight up betrayal. Hey, I love ranch. That's good. As a sentient chicken nugget, I can tell you ranch is disgusting. For your nuggies, go with honey mustard or barbecue. Green mayo is good too. No, as a non-sentient chicken nugget that eats the chicken nugget, sentient or not, you're in danger, Kenny. Ranch. Kenny, come here. I'm gonna dip you in ranch right now. I've got a mason jar in the fridge. Kenny, you don't have legs because you're a chicken nugget, so you can't run away. It's dinner time. Oh goodness, big stretch again. Chat, how are we feeling about like green goddess dips? You know what I'm talking about? I don't hate ranch. I love it with chicken and pizza. Red hair cross. Props to you. Props to you. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Okay, pizza being dipped in ranch. This is one. This is one. This is a pretty good one. I go 50-50 on this, right? So I don't typically dip pizza in ranch, but I know a lot of people who do. I like to dip the crust of the pizza in the ranch, but not the rest of the pizza. The rest of the nah. Maybe some butter, right? Maybe some Parmesan cheese, maybe some red pepper flakes. Nah, I'm not feeling the ranch on the pizza, but you get to the crust. But I mean, I get it. I've done it dipped in ranch, and it wasn't bad. Just wasn't like, that wasn't like the yes. But every time I get to the crust, that's it. Carly hasn't been to an Asian supermarket for sauces. Well, the problem is I don't know what to buy. Like, I grab a thing of hoisin, some soy sauce, some sriracha, some chili oil, because I like the actual oil. It's so spicy. And after that, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know beyond that. What am I supposed to grab? Stuffed crust, 50-50. Sometimes it feels like the place is just doing a stuffed crust because they're popular, but they don't really know how to make it taste good. You know what I mean? Oh, pesto! Pesto! Pesto ranch! Pesto! Pesto! Carly loves pesto. Carly loves pesto. Pesto, yummy. Yeah, we love pesto. Yes, we do. If you haven't had pesto, you really should. Pesto's so good. Pesto pasta. Pesto patata. Pesto panini. Do it. Do it. Yep. 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 Pesto. It's just so flavorful. It's just so flavorful. I replaced all of Carly's ranch with Cranch. That's crazy that we are banning Trion Gojira today. That's insane. Who thought that that was happening today? But I guess. That's a joke. Mods, hold fire. Mods, hold fire. Get some good sleep, Sugren. Yeah, we really did just end up talking about food for like 40 minutes straight. That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. But here we are. Now I'm really hungry. I actually skipped dinner by mistake. That's unfortunate, so I will have to fix that. I'll have to fix that. Yeah. Now hold fire, yeah. Whoa, Dith, derps, hold. I said hold. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. See, that's why I wanted to have a yapping chat. Is so, you know, so I can get to know you guys more. You've learned a lot about my food tastes today. What about pesto? It's pesto filled with pesto covered in pesto. Isn't that just a jar of pesto at that point? Because then there's pesto in the pesto in the pesto, and you could just keep doing that. I don't want wall candy, no! I don't want wall candy, no! That's your thing, not mine. I know it's late, but I might have a late night burger. We'll do that when stream's over. I'll go eat after stream's over. That'd be the plan. Won't lie, this is genuinely a nice change of pace. We'll have to do this more often then. And hope we don't end up just talking about food the whole time. Because it might just happen. You bought the omnibus, I'm glad! I hope you're really enjoying it. I hope you're really enjoying it. Look, it's my business if I eat the pesto straight out of the jar, alright? I'm not judging. I'm not judging. The things you do at 3 a.m. in the kitchen, eating right out of the pesto jar, I ain't judging. You're fine. Pesto pasta is one of my favorites. Pesto pasta is really yummy. Food eating ASMR stream when? It's just the crunch of a burger and the lettuce cracking. I'm gonna have some watermelon. I guess I'll have some watermelon. Maybe I'll eat some watermelon. When it comes to food talk, I got a lot on the plate. Oh my goodness. Dumb question, but are there superhero comics in your universe? Like, did you grow up on reading Superman and Captain America? I'm not sure if I can answer this. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not sure. So I'm inclined to say yes, but I'm not able to quote the exact moments to tell you which superheroes have been confirmed and which ones haven't. Does that make sense? Because in the setting, it's a modern setting, and superheroes are a thing, but I can't off the top of my head tell you which ones have been confirmed in universe and which ones aren't, right? Does that make sense? So, you know, if you in the chat know, you didn't sign a contract. But I can't really answer this question without potentially shoving my own foot in my mouth. Because if I'm wrong, this is gonna go very south for me very fast. So if you know of any points in the comic where direct other relations were said, pop off go for it. But I don't actually know who has been confirmed to be like alluded to and who hasn't. Yeah. 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 That goes for any other IP questions. You will find that this specific line is a line I will have to draw a lot. When it comes to other IPs, there's a lot of things that I just don't want to risk. Just answer with the word badger. So it's not just any time that I have to replace reading a word that I don't want to say, but anytime I don't want to answer the question, I just go badger. Next question. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna lock that in now. And we're locking that in now. If we hit a point I can't answer, badger. Next question. Vashri, thank you so much for becoming a Capybadger. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know your lore well? I mean, it's my life. I would hope I know it. But like most normal humans, I have memory lapses too. I'm sure if someone asked you what you did on April 13th, 2001 at 6 p.m., you would stare and go, well, I think I was this old. Pretty sure I was attending school at that time. Like, I don't think you'd be able to answer that one off the top of your head. I have the same problem, okay? Ah, Green Skull, thank you so much for becoming a Capybadger. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Your Honor, my client pleads badger. What if the question is about a badger? Then the answer is clearly badger, silly. The answer is clearly badger. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. One of us, one of us, one of us. Y'all have been really sweet tonight. We've had 7 new members tonight. Between the gift memberships and the signups that we've had, we've also had like, I don't know, like $15 in super chats or something like that tonight. Everyone's been very Put my foot in my mouth on that one. Eduardo, thank you for the $10 super. Thank you. So, Carly, if you ate wall candy, can you survive it because of your superpowers? Badger? Next question. Probably not. I don't think anyone can survive eating wall candy. But I really don't think the writers think that's a great way to wrap up the comic would be with wall candy. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the method. I don't know. We're gonna have to do one of those who would win breakdowns. How do you even put your foot in your mouth? High levels of flexibility. You know? Comedy Badger Gold. Have you guys never heard the saying, put your foot in your mouth? It's not that old of a saying, is it? I say old sayings far beyond my time all the time, so I guess this is on brand, but have you not heard that? What are you talking about? I've been eating street gum off the bench for years, and I've been fine. Someone send Chubby Archive to the hospital ASAP. Like, just call 911. Like, don't even, like, just call 911. Just call 911, like, right now. You have heard it. Okay, I was losing my mind. It's not. I'm 19 and I know it. I would hope so. I have, and I'm Japanese. See, like it's a common saying. If Simon Belmont can eat wall meat, you can eat wall candy. Is this a Castlevania spoiler? Does he just eat wall flesh? Like, is that just a thing that happens? Do we just rip flesh off the walls and devour it? This is sounding more like a horror game than I was expecting. Simon Belmont, why? A common saying, but you're right. You're right. Do we call you Common America or Carly? If it doesn't matter, you can say whatever you want. I'm fine with either. You can call me Carly if you want to be more personal. You can call me Common America. I think the only thing is calling me Common is kind of a problem. Because what are we going to do if any of the other girls debut? You're going to call them Common too? We're all going to be on a collab. It's going to be a 5-way collab. And someone in chat's going to be like, Common, you're so cool. And we're all going to be like, which one? Wait, which one? It's the Spider-Man meme where we all point at each other. It's already going to be an issue because I know other streamers are going to refer to me as Common, and then like we're going to get one of the other girls at one point in the future, or at least I hope, right? And then we're going to be on a voice call and some other streamer is going to be like, "Hey, Common!" And we're both going to respond, and it's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. So, like, you either call me Common America, which is a mouthful, or just Carly. I think Carly is much easier. Yeah, Common literally just means mask. Just means mask. So, you know. All Common are cool. You're right. That is the correct answer. This badger gets a little bit of wall candy or a lollipop, whichever one they prefer. Hopefully the lollipop. If you say wall candy, I'm watching you. You're going on a list. Carly's more personal. Unfortunately, it's not in my like stream name anywhere, so other streamers are going to struggle with that one, but community members will know, and that's all that matters. So, Common, what do you think about what Common just said? Well, Common, I politely disagree with Common, but I do wonder what Common has to say about it. Well, Common, you know, I was thinking the other night that when Common said this, that it was kind of weird, but then Common brought this up, and I was like, you know what? That Common's got a point. But this Common, I don't know. Yeah, this is just going to get really confusing. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Yeah. What about the lollipops at the tool shop? Those are shiny. Hold, back it up. What? 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 Hold. What? I'm not moving on until I get an answer. What? What on earth is a tool lollipop? Are we talking like a hammer? A chainsaw? A workbench? A crowbar? What is it? A mirror? Like, help. Help. I need assistance. They have a metal aftertaste. Well, so does blood. That doesn't help me much here. That's anything with iron in it. You're not helping me. A circular saw? Oh, Capybadgers, I think we need to end the stream like right now. I think that's the line right there. I think we found it. Those screwdrivers with the gel handles? No! It's a badger. You are a badger. You cannot eat badgers. There are laws against this. Is everything all right, Carly? Everything was great. Then I read chat. Now I'm having an existential crisis about my tool yard. Tool shed? Tool yard? What? What? Me when I see a bunch of Corvids drinking beer, a crowbar. Oh my god, Wiggly. Wiggly. Oh, goodness gracious. Time for a refresher. So, Japan trip. Then what's planned afterwards? You know, thank you so much, Dith Derps, for the lovely segue. I sure love segues. That was a fantastic segue. Talking about Japan. Ramen sounds great. Curry sounds great. I've already been prepping 8 videos. Wow, you already knew that. But I'm telling you again because I really need us to change topics. I need us to change topics. And then when I come back, I'll probably need a few days to just, like, die. But not, like, die, but, like, jet lag's going to be a nightmare. So I'm gonna need a few days to just, like, crash and sleep and come back to life. And then when I come back, we'll, you know, stream, talk, play games. Kind of stuff we normally do. Life will resume normal behavior. That'll be pretty cool. What a forceful segue. And it worked, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was ready to end stream to force that segue. I was gonna show my common power by frying the power cable. Oh no, the power's out. Guess that's the end of stream. That's crazy. I'm really excited about the Japan trip. I think it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really, really cool. Okay, can someone explain to me where the nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday comes from? Everyone has been saying this. I do not know its origin. What is the origin? What is the origin story? It's like an old movie? I don't know. I kind of lived under a rock when it came to some things. Aw, Green Skull, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Sugren, congratulations! Congratulations! It's a British advert? Oh, okay. So it was like an advertisement that got, you know, brought back to life and used as a meme. I see. I see. So people just quote the old ad. That tracks. Yeah, okay. That tracks. That makes a lot more sense. I'm following now. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was just an annoying ad that played constantly. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's so many members. I'm just rationally realizing how many names in the chat are green tonight. Ooh, me happy. Me happy. Man, it's already 1:25. That went fast. That went really, really, really fast. I'm gonna want to eat food soon, so we're gonna talk for a little bit longer, but I'm probably gonna wrap up somewhat soon so I can have dinner since I was working so hard that I had to skip dinner. Being a superhero is hard work, you know. It's hard work, you know. So I'll probably stop so I can go have some late dinner. Excuse me. Ah, too much green? I think we need more green. One of us. One of us. I'm just more shocked how many. You have to stream for an extra 20 minutes. Do I? I don't know. I don't know which one of us has the stop streaming button. Plot twist, I do. I need my burgers. Jet 2 is a UK-based travel provider. It's basically the UK version of Hotel Trivago. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm following. I'm following. I see. I see. Yeah, I just want to line up a collab or two, probably post-Japan trip. Just because I've been such a recluse. I've been such a recluse, you know? Jared, thank you so much for the membership renewal. If there's a Bricktown brewery near you, breakfast burger, it's to die for. Bet. Bet. I will keep that in mind. I don't know if there's one near me, but I will find out. What's your favorite crayon color? Mine is red because it tastes like red. Are you eating crayons? Do you eat Play-Doh too? Are you the reason we had to put toxic do not consume on products? Did you ever eat a Tide Pod? You guys eat fiberglass, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but I am in fact surprised. Oh, sorry, I was stretching. I think it'd be crazy if I was the first superhero VTuber. I don't think that's the case. I'm sure has to have been a different superhero VTuber prior. But I wouldn't know, unfortunately. I wouldn't know. I sniff magic marker. Chat, I don't know where I can send Capybadgers to get help, but I think some of the Capybadgers may be in dire need of assistance. I think some of you really need help. Ah, goodness gracious. Yeah, I usually also prefer real food. That's crazy. Brigado, thank you for the $2 super. Play-Doh, glue, and crayons, a Marine's favorite meal. I really hope the Marines are eating better than that. Someone check on the Marines. Like ASAP. If you know a Marine, call them. Be like, hey, buddy, I'm worried about your diet. When was the last time you ate beef? Excuse me. If you eat a crayon while telling yourself that it tastes like a food of its same color, i.e. a yellow banana, it will taste like that food. True story. Okay, there is some truth in psychosomatically making you taste things that aren't there, but that shouldn't be a method you use to choose to eat crayons. Like, that's not... No! No. Oh wow, full circle. Are you gonna play Helldivers 2 for a stream? We talked about this at the start of stream. It wasn't something I really planned on doing, but it's not something I'm against doing. That's a basic Marine diet. The crayons or the flavor packet. Oh boy. Goat cheese and honey bread. I'd be fine with some buttered toast right now. Can't go wrong with some buttered toast. Oh, buttered toast and cheese. A grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Yummy, yummy. I choose the freedom to eat crayons. Look, freedom's great. Do with it what you will, but you're choosing to use your freedom to eat crayons? That was the decision you made? You said, I was given free will. This is amazing. I'm gonna eat crayons. That was the first decision? Look, I'm never gonna say to not have free will, but what? What? I'm getting stun locked here. There's so many better food options and you picked crayons? Good night, Andy. Get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. You know, I don't really feel like eating crayons. I'm actually okay. I'll leave the crayons for you, you know? I am free to huff paint. Look, just because you're free to do whatever you want doesn't mean you should do everything you want. Like, there are some decisions that just aren't great, right? Like, you know, eating crayons or huffing paint. Ooh, hot dogs and mac and cheese. Oh man, I just want like a box of Kraft mac and cheese right now. That sounds amazing. With some hot dogs in it. Ooh, yeah, that sounds pretty great. Well, Besed Knight, thank you so much for becoming a Capybadger. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll take that under advisement. Look, I'm just saying, think. Engage your brain slightly before you shove mysterious objects in your nose holes or your mouth hole. That's all I'm asking of you. I'm not telling you to do anything crazy. Just you know, think. Please engage 1 ounce of brain power before you devour that box of crayons in the middle of Target. Please? The children are staring at you. There's a paramedic on standby. I just wanted to buy a towel and get out. The cops are now involved. Carly, breakfast for dinner, yes or no? Hard yes. Breakfast for dinner? Easy. French toast, pancakes, eggs and cheese. Ooh, omelets. It's all good. Can't go wrong with breakfast for dinner. Not the healthiest choice, but it's tasty. It's tasty. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Breakfast for dinner is so goated. So true. So true, bestie. So true. Very tasty. I love just a simple egg sandwich, actually. Just like egg on buttered toast, slice of cheese, salt and pepper. It's perfect. Could eat that every day. Could eat it every single day. It's good. It's classic. It fills you up. It's yummy. Very yummy. Now I'm hungry. Well, I was hungry, but now I'm really hungry. Now I'm really hungry. What about brunch? Look, I'll take first breakfast, second breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, and my midnight snacks. I'm not saying I'm a hobbit, but I'm saying the hobbits had some good ideas. And their 20 meals a day was a pretty solid idea. Egg sandwich always hits the spot. Even if it's like egg salad. Egg salad sandwiches, delicious. I love egg salad. It's very yummy. Tea time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, are there Costco's in Japan? Do their hot dogs taste different? I do have a Costco membership. Whoa! Hey! Beset Knight, thank you for the 10 gifted. Oh my goodness. Everyone, congratulations. Congratulations. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you. We're going to have some member-only stuff coming up pretty soon, so I hope you're excited about it. I hope you're excited. Now you all get access to it. That's awesome. Yeah, let's get some cheers for the Capybadgers. Yeah. It's so sweet of you. That's not cheap. That's very kind of you to do. I really hope everyone enjoys that. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you're cooking for someone, what would you cook for them? Your go-to food, a burger. That's the answer. What were you expecting from me? You're good. Welcome on in. You are all good. I hope you had a fun night. We're gonna go for like 10 more minutes, I think, and then we're gonna wrap it up because my hunger is getting insatiable. My hunger is getting insatiable. There won't be a stream tomorrow because I'm gonna finish all my editing tomorrow. I say finish, but there's so much to do. Tomorrow's going to be a very big work day for me, but I will be announcing a stream schedule probably late night tomorrow with what our pre-Japan streams are, but I am flying on the 7th of October, and I'm not going to be back in the States till early November. So it's going to be funky. I'm bringing stream equipment with me, and I do already kind of stream in JP time. That's why we stream so late. But it's normally late for me. It will not be late for me when I'm in Japan. But it's gonna be a big visit. It's gonna be a big visit, and so I'm expecting to be very distracted and to be struggling to figure out stream times and whatnot. I'm also going to be staying in an Airbnb with a group of people. So, but Halloween, there will be a Halloween special, but I'm not sure if I will be live. Does that make sense? Halloween special, not sure if I'll be live. Because I have no idea how overseas streaming is going to work. But I will be posting a lot, so there will be lots of posts. There will be lots of videos. There's going to be all kinds of stuff coming out. Do I have plans for spooky season? I have one. I have one big plan. I'm part of an event that hasn't announced itself yet. And once it announces itself, then you will know. But I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I have to stay secret. I have to stay secret. If you're going to the Aomori area, there's a big bad burger, which is pretty good. Ooh, I'll keep that in mind. I know we're going to be moseying around a few different locations. We're not just staying in one spot the whole time. So I have no idea what the full plan is because I was not the one in charge of the itinerary. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. But it is that time. Carly is hungry because we talked about food the whole time. So I'm going to go eat. Yep. It's food time for Carly, which means it's the end of stream. But this one, really good. I would love to do this again. How do you guys feel about, like, either once a week or every other week when streams are normal, not including while I'm overseas? When streams are normal, us doing this more frequently, like bi-weekly or weekly. Yeah, just a day where all we do is yap. We just yap. Talk about what we've been up to. Talk about food. It's probably going to happen a lot. I'm probably going to talk about food a lot. I really like food. Hopefully that would be fun. Every other week is good. Yeah, I feel like that would be more reasonable. Gives us also a little bit more span of time to have things happen that we can yap about. Yeah, Cappy Yapper! Cappy Yapper! That'd be cute. Cappy Yapper, I love that. But alright. Thank you, my lovely Capybadgers, for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for all the support. There was a lot of super chats and a lot of gift memberships, and it makes me feel very special and honored, and I hope you guys know how much it means to me and the cool stuff I promise to bring you guys in return. And while I won't see you tomorrow, I will have some videos out very soon that I hope you enjoy, and I will see you all very soon. Bye! I swear if I come back next stream and the floor is gone, I'm blaming Andrew.